Football, the global game, is a continuous theater of evolution. Every generation introduces new dimensions, new stars, and new definitions of influence. Yet few athletes in the modern era have transcended the boundaries of the pitch, quite like ALISHA LEHMANN. She is a footballer of undeniable flair, a Swiss international who carved her path through the demanding landscape of the English Women's Super League, and most recently, the tactical mastery of Italy's Serie A. But her story is not just one of goals and assists. It is the chronicle of an athlete who simultaneously mastered two arenas: the fierce competition of elite club football and the vast, unforgiving landscape of the digital age. Act 1. Forged in Konalfingen. The foundations of any great career are laid in obscurity, defined by the raw, often unglamorous pursuit of excellence. For ALISHA Deborah Lehmann, that pursuit began not in a glamorous academy, but in the Swiss village of Tegernsee, a quiet place far removed from the global spotlight she would later command. Her first footballing home, FC Konalfingen, served as the crucible for her early passion from the age of 9. This was a traditional grassroots upbringing, but one marked by a distinct challenge that would harden her competitive spirit. She played with the boys from ages 12 to 15, while honing her craft in the U14s at BSC YB Frauen, Young Boys. She regularly trained 3 times a week with the boys' U13 to U15 teams. This environment, faster, stronger, and more physically demanding, was not merely cross-training. It was essential shaping. It forced her to develop the quick feet, acute awareness, and tactical intelligence that compensated for any physical disparity. The grit and resilience forged in those mixed-gender sessions became the invisible armor she would carry throughout her senior career. The transition to senior football came quickly. At just 17, Lehmann made her professional debut for BSC YB Frauen, and her impact was immediate and declarative. In her first season, she marked herself as a potent attacking force, culminating in a memorable hat-trick in a 3-0 victory against FC Stade. Her 25 goals across 52 league appearances for Young Boys were a testament to her raw, unrefined attacking instincts. The Swiss Nationalliga A, while not the global stage, provided the essential proving ground, allowing her to translate youthful exuberance into consistent senior output. The world truly took notice in 2018. Her dynamic performances for Switzerland at the U19 European Championship, which her home nation hosted, caught the eye of a new, ambitious force in the English game. It was a pivotal moment. The quiet Swiss talent was now on the radar of one of the world's most rapidly professionalizing leagues. The groundwork was complete. The time for the leap had arrived. The move to West Ham United in the newly professional FA Women's Super League, WSL, in August 2018 was more than a transfer. It was an emigration from the comfort of the Swiss system to the hyper-competitive, high-stakes environment of English football. It was the first true test of her potential. The moment she stepped onto the international launchpad, ready to ignite a career that would redefine the word stardom.
We've explored the first 2 acts of ALISHA Lehmann's journey, from her gritty Swiss beginnings to her astonishing rise as a global figure in the WSL. If this deep dive into her mastery of both the pitch and the digital arena resonates with you, please consider pausing for just a moment. Your support is crucial for us to continue producing these insightful, comprehensive documentaries on the players who are truly changing the game. Hitting that like button and subscribing right now is the simplest, most appreciated way to fund the next chapter of this series.
Act 2. Athlete meets algorithm. The move to London represented the true beginning of ALISHA Lehmann's professional awakening. Under the guidance of West Ham's manager Matt Beard, she was immediately thrust into the demanding rhythm of the WSL. a league built on speed, physicality, and relentless tactical pressure. Her first season was instrumental, culminating in 9 goals across all competitions and a crucial role in the team's run to the FA Cup final, a performance she personally capped by scoring the equalizing goal in the semi-final against Reading. She wasn't just surviving, she was starring. Lehmann's prime years were characterized not by a single, seismic event, but by a consistent cultivation of both her footballing and cultural value. On the pitch, she evolved into a dynamic right winger, renowned for her direct dribbling, her ability to deliver crosses, and a knack for late, crucial goals. Key moments, such as scoring 2 late goals in a 2-1 comeback win against Brighton in 2020, cemented her reputation as a player capable of turning a result single-handedly. This period of high performance led to her nomination for the BBC Super League Young Player of the Season award, validating her choice to embrace the challenge of the WSL. The subsequent move to Aston Villa in 2021, after a brief loan spell at Everton, marked the next phase of her ascendancy. It was at Villa Park, a setting steeped in historical football identity, that she truly found her groove. The 2022-2023 season, in particular, saw her flourish, netting 5 goals and contributing to an impressive campaign for the club. Her dedication and visibility saw her named the Women's Supporters Player of the Season for 2021-22, a clear sign that her connection with the fan base was deepening. However, the defining aspect of Lehmann's stardom in this era lay outside the white lines. The rise of women's football coincided with the explosion of the athlete as brand on social media. Lehmann, with her charismatic on-pitch persona and distinctive style, became an unprecedented digital pioneer in the women's game. She harnessed platforms like Instagram and TikTok with a level of intentionality previously unseen, accumulating a following that rapidly eclipsed almost every other female footballer and rivaled many of the biggest names in the men's game. Her visibility transformed her. She was no longer just a talented Swiss winger. She was the most followed female footballer on the planet, an athlete whose engagement statistics during major tournaments like the World Cup dwarfed those of her peers. This massive, unprecedented digital footprint became a new form of currency in football, attracting major global partnerships, including becoming the first female athlete to sign with sports drink brand Prime. This synergy, the flair of the footballer meeting the power of the influencer, propelled her from an elite player to a cultural phenomenon. The conversation surrounding ALISHA Lehmann was now inseparable from the conversation about the growth, reach, and marketability of women's football.
Act 3. The unmeasurable impact. The modern career arc rarely follows a straight line, and the latest chapter in Lehmann's story sees a conscious re-engagement with continental European football. Her move to Juventus in July 2024, followed by a switch to Como Women in August 2025, represents a significant evolution. The year at Juventus saw her adapt to the highly technical, tactical environment of Italian Serie A, where she contributed to the club's trophy haul, including a Serie A title and the Coppa Italia. This demonstrated a willingness to seek out new tactical challenges, proving she was far from complacent with her established stardom in England. Her most recent move to Como Women is perhaps the most telling of her current status. She joined a club with an ambitious, independent vision, a rare entity in women's football not directly tethered to a major men's counterpart. As she stated herself, the move was about joining a project that aims to change the rules of the game, on and off the pitch. This signals her transition from a player simply pursuing peak performance to one who is strategically aligning herself with a movement that seeks to redefine the autonomy and business model of women's clubs. The current status of ALISHA Lehmann is unique. She is a footballer CEO of her own brand.
While her on-pitch stats may not always place her at the very top of every technical metric, the kind that analysts obsess over, her contribution to the sport's global narrative is immeasurable. Her legacy is being defined not just by the goals she scores, but by the millions of new eyes she draws to the women's game. Lehmann has become the sport's most visible bridge between traditional athletic achievement and the new celebrity culture. She has shown that a female athlete can command the same global visibility, media interest, and commercial power traditionally reserved for her male counterparts. By unapologetically blending her identity, her style, and her passion, she has forced a massive global audience to pay attention to women's football, a contribution that transcends the technical demands of her position. She is the living embodiment of the sport's commercial future, a pioneer whose legacy is written in goal nets and digital engagement metrics in equal measure. Her journey is a profound illustration that in the 21st century, the most impactful athletes are those who master the game and the global conversation surrounding it.
From the Swiss playgrounds to the pinnacle of global digital influence and the demanding pitches of Serie A, ALISHA LEHMANN's career is a testament to multifaceted ambition. She is the undisputed pioneer of the modern female football icon. Her story proving that success in the game now requires not only supreme talent, but also the audacious courage to capture the world's attention. She didn't just play the game, she expanded its reach.
The career of ALISHA Lehmann stands as a powerful testament to the merging of elite sport and modern celebrity, creating a blueprint for the 21st century female athlete. She didn't just play the game, she broadened its economic and cultural reach, forging a path that future generations will undoubtedly follow. But with her latest move to Como Women, her legacy is still being actively shaped. So, the final question for our document: how will ALISHA Lehmann ultimately be judged? As a digital pioneer who boosted the entire women's game? Or primarily by her on-pitch achievements in the WSL and Serie A? Let your opinions be known in the comments below. And if this documentary script met your expectations for an insightful, authoritative story, please ensure you like this video, subscribe to the channel for more deep dives, and share this narrative with fellow fans.